Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. This one's something a little bit special. Will be a bit more special a few days ago than it is now. As it's just been announced that these are going to be getting mass produced, which is a good thing, but it's a shame they've done it within a few days of me buying a handmade version. But oh well, that's the way things go. Them's the breaks. I always figured this would get mass produced at some point, because there's a lot of people want them and just can't afford handmade puzzles. So this actually came at a pretty decent price. I bought it on eBay from a guy who makes them, or makes puzzles. I'm guessing this is the first time he's sold on eBay. So I've never seen him before, but I've actually subscribed to his YouTube channel and figured out who it was from that, but it's from what I've seen of his YouTube. Right, sorry about that. I had somebody at the door, so I got interrupted. I think I was just saying that I'm a subscriber of this guy's YouTube channel. Have been for some time. He posts on the Twisted Puzzles forums as well and shows mods he's made, and they're all excellent quality. So I do expect this to be very good quality as well. Although I am a bit unsure about the size of this. It did say it was, I think, about 8 centimetres long, and I'm not sure ghost cubes normally are that big, but hey ho, it'll work. This it feels very heavy actually. There's obviously a lot of epoxy on this, I think. Oh, look at that, that's great. It's turning great out of the box. I think he said this was made out of a Guhong. Yeah, the stickers are done nicely as well. So yeah, that's a ghost cube. Wow, the turning on that is fabulous. That really is good quality. Wow, I'm really impressed. Just look at the quality of this, the finish on those epoxy pieces. Let me just bring the light a bit closer and hopefully you can get a better look at that. But yeah, the finish there, it really is superb. And the turning of it is just excellent. It really is. It could not be better. So anyway, just in case you're not aware of what a ghost cube is, it's an off-axis puzzle. So, but as you can see, I can turn it the way I have been doing with these layers. I actually can't turn it anywhere else. None of the cuts line up, as you can see. So what you've got to do is line them up like so. And then you can make further turns. Don't want to scramble it quite just yet. Yeah, that really is great quality. I'm very impressed with this. The price I got it for, I actually can easily imagine the seller being quite disappointed with the price, but unfortunately an eBay auction, it goes for what it goes for. I will leave a link in the description to the guy's channel for you to check it out, as of course his quality of work on the mods he does is excellent. But yeah, this is great. It's just a 3x3 shape mod, so I can't imagine it's going to be hugely difficult. But of course, you've got no colours to guide you as to what belongs where, so obviously you've got to solve it using the shape of the pieces. So that's going to be much the same as you do with, say, mirror box or bump cube, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is very well made. The stickers very nicely cut. There's a couple of very minor imperfections on the stickers, but they're clearly hand cut, so given that that's the case, they really are good quality, to be honest. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with this. As I was saying, it's just been recently been announced in the last couple of days that Mefferts are going to mass produce these, so I will probably get myself at least one of those as well, because as I've said many times, I am a collector, and then I can solve the mass produced version and leave this excellent handmade version as a kind of showpiece, and it even came with a stand, and it looks fabulous. I'm really impressed with this. I love it. I always wanted a white on black one because I always like my puzzles in black. So this is the design I wanted. But yeah, so I think it's time we got this one scrambled up and see what it's like to solve. This is going to look crazy when it's scrambled. Yeah, that really is good. Yeah, the turning quality, as I said several times now, is really, really excellent on this. So there's no several. But it's just turning really well. It's actually turning a little bit too easily sometimes because it's got angled surfaces. You find this on shape mods. You're gripping on an angled surface, and suddenly that slice that you're gripping will twist because your fingers have slipped across the angled surface. But yeah, that's superb. Look at that crazy piece there. Wow. And there's the guy's signature, Ian C. His channel goes by the name of something like Bad Robot 32, if I remember right, but as I said, I will stick a link in the description. Alright then guys, I will go away and give this a solve and get back to you once I've done so. Alright then, so as you can see, I've got the Ghost Cube solved again. A lot of fun. It wasn't too difficult. It took me, I don't know, about 20 minutes or so, I guess, to solve it. The hardest part is getting started really and figuring out the first few pieces. Once you've got those in position, you've got some a guide as to how to do the rest of it. And now I didn't memorise it in any way before I scrambled it, so it was a bit tricky to figure out the first kind of layer or so. But once I got those, then the rest kind of fell into place quite easily. Just to show you what I was talking about before with the size of this thing, it is very big compared to a regular 3x3. So here's a standard 3x3. You can see it's probably about almost like another layer of cube is bigger. So I think what's happened with this, he hasn't cut down the layers at all, he's only just extended them. As far as I'm aware, most Ghost Cubes are standard Rubik Cube size. But having said that, I'm really not worried. I mean, this is, as I said earlier, fabulous quality. The turning of it is absolutely flawless. It has been completely throughout the solve, completely flawless, and the finish on every single piece is just stunning. It is so good, it really is. It's just astonishing quality. I don't think any hand modder in the world could make a better finished product than this is, so I'm incredibly happy with this. So yeah, if you get a chance to get your hands on a Ghost Cube, which most of you will very soon, then I definitely recommend you go ahead and get one, because it's a fun puzzle, it looks fabulous, and it's fun to solve, as fun as any other 3x3 shape mod, I think. So it's definitely one that's well worth getting when you have a chance. So yeah. Alright then guys, I think that's it for this video. I don't think there's really anything else I can say about this puzzle. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care now. Bye.